Ron Paul approached me on the floor of the House and handed me his piece of legislation. I think it's H.R. 1207, and said, hey, we need to get some transparency in the Fed. I said I'd look at it, and that's kind of the process we're in. It gets referred to a committee. That's probably the Ways and Means Committee, I would imagine, or maybe the Judiciary, I'm not sure. And then it sits there until there's enough co-sponsors that, or angry members of Congress, to push the chairman to move the bill. It'll probably get a hearing in a subcommittee. If it doesn't even get a hearing, then the Democrat majority is just burying this, and that's what I project will happen. It does call out the Democrat majority and the president on the hypocrisy of their transparency statements if they're not supportive of a bill that talks about the transparency of the Fed. They're not going to move this bill. They're not going to even recognize that it's been dropped. And so that will take public outcry, kind of what you're all doing now, to move members to say, let's move this bill. Well, 218 is the magic number to pass a bill on the floor. If there were 218 co-sponsors, it really makes it difficult for a chairman not to consider and move a bill.
So right now there's 55 co-sponsors. If you do become a co-sponsor, it would be 56 first in Illinois.
That's a pretty good number for a bill, and from a lot of things that Dr. Paul has done, is probably one of the ones that has the largest amount of numbers. And I think it's the times that are causing that. And everybody understands he's very sincere. And whether you agree with him or disagree with him, his sincerity transcends the aisle issues. You know, the fact that I'm so disgruntled at the national government, and you know, I voted against all the bailouts, as you all know, and the stimulus bill and stuff. Well, the Fed's doing the same thing. They're just pushing out all this money, and no one really knows who and what and where and why. So I think it's got a lot of merit, and we'll have to get back to Washington next week and make a decision if we're going to co-sponsor the bill.